rays of the sun. To dream, believe.
Today, let me share how I manage my goals or my habits or the way I found best, after watching a lot of videos about from a lot of people, how you build habits, or what kind of habits, or what things helps you to build, build your habits, or what how can you keep a track of how much have you succeeded in building a habit. First of all, let's see what a building a habit is. Building a habit, let's see if Alexa answers. Hey Alexa, what is a habit?
A habit is a routine of behavior that is repeated regularly and tends to occur subconsciously. The American Journal of Psychology defines a habit, from the standpoint of psychology, a more or less fixed way of thinking, willing, or feeling acquired through previous repetition of a mental experience.
Okay, so what I can understand is that habit is something that is built over time, right? Or a habit is the thing that's unconsciously in you, right? You're doing it without even bothering yourself or being in a situation, or particularly coming back and being oh, I haven't done that, right? So sometimes initially when you start it, you need to push yourself or force yourself to go and do it, right? You need to be putting a reminder. Maybe it can be putting a reminder on your phone, or maybe writing it in your to-do list for the day. That's what I did, writing it every day, and even now. So I'm not gonna say it's a die hard habit, for example, I'll say what do I mean by a die hard habit, or extreme level habit. It's when you wake up and you see the time. Oh, it's you're late for your work, or you're late for your school, or you're late for your class, and you go face your wash, change your clothes, and just go right away. So that's what a habit is, an extreme habit. And you forget to maybe wash your teeth, or maybe something, maybe to comb your hair, and while you're on the way, or while you're over there, you suddenly it comes to your mind, oh, that you forgot to brush your teeth, or that you didn't comb your hair today, or you didn't had a cup for the coffee. That's what extreme habit is. Even if you miss it, it's come to your mind, that your mind says, hey buddy, you didn't do it today. So that's what extreme habit is. It will come up to you in a day, in the whole day it will come. Or maybe sometimes it happens with me. Sometimes in the night I'm did I brush today, right? So sometimes it happens similar way. So I wanted to build bunch of habits, and so it can improve my productivity, or keep my life moving effectively or efficiently. So this is what I use so far, and I found it helpful. I'll show you guys. So this is what it is. So it's I this is the calendar I keep. So I didn't go for these 2 days, right? These 2 days, cross means I didn't go, tick means I did go for the gym. So if you see in a week, last week, continuously 5 days it was a cross, but today I went. And then there was a couple of days in between, where I consistently went. But I need to make it make it a more of a habit, that where I do it. For example, for the work, yes, I did go for the work. So let me just put it right, and just let me put it. The reason I write the timing is because maybe you receive your paycheck and you miss some hours, so you can keep a track, okay, your paycheck comes from 4 to 14, or 4 to 19. So, and okay, this day, this is the hours you worked, so you can calculate it, and then you can go up them and be hey man, I'm missing my hours. Similar for this one. So yeah, this is what I do. Or you can sometimes write in your diary or on the to-do list that okay, you didn't do it. What I do is I'll show you. So see, if you see, this is highlighted, right? highlighted. So highlighted. So what does highlighting means? Highlighting means like if I didn't do a task that was scheduled, or like that's what I planned to do in the day and I didn't end up doing it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna circle it with the pen and highlight it with the highlighter. So in case, like, you know, whenever I'm gonna go for the next day. So before I go to the next day, I'm gonna look for my today, right? Like tonight, I'm gonna be like, okay, these are all the tasks that I performed, or this is something special that I did. So I'm gonna write that down, cross it off that I did it, and if I didn't do a task, same thing, circle it up, highlight it. So for you can schedule it maybe later after like 2-3 days. But the highlighting means like it's like, you know, standing out, and you know that okay, it's missed, it was missed, and you need to still do it, it's still pending. So yeah, that's how I keep track of my working hours, or that's how I keep of my track of my activities, even maybe going to a bank, maybe paying the rent. So you know, I can just write it down. Maybe later on, like, you know, I'll be like, did I pay rent this month, or like, you know, or did I pay my phone bill? So all those stuff I can keep a track, and consciously I know that I did that task. Even if I forget, I can come back and have a look at it. When did I do it? Even I have the day which I do it. So yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel more confident when I know those stuff about me, or like, you know, what's going up with my life. I feel like, okay, if I do all these stuff, I have that life in my control. It's like found it helpful, just give it a like to the video. That's all. Like, you know, you can come up with some other habits of yours, like, you know, how to form habits. If you have something better that you do, please comment down below. It's free, it's open, just go and do it. And so far, thank you for watching.